Chapter 1. The Globe. Our planet Earth is the part of the solar system. It is the only planet where life exists. The surface of the Earth. The surface of the Earth is made up of land masses and water bodies. Nearly 70% of the Earth's surface is covered with water and rest is land. The water bodies are called oceans and the large land masses are called continents. The four major oceans on the Earth are the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean. The 7 continents on the Earth are Asia, Africa, Australia, Antarctica, Europe, North America, and South America. The Pacific Ocean is the largest ocean and Asia is the largest continent. There are many smaller water bodies in and around the continents. These are called seas, gulfs, bays, lakes, rivers, etc. Earth. The shape of the Earth. In ancient times, people thought that the shape of the Earth was flat. They did not go very far from the coast for fear of falling off its margin. Today, we know that its shape is like a sphere. The Earth is very big in size and it is difficult for us to study it as a whole. There are 2 important tools to make it study easy: globes and maps. The globe. A globe is a small model of the Earth. It shows the correct shape, size, and location of various continents, countries, oceans, seas, and cities on the Earth. The land and the water bodies on a globe are shown in different colors. The countries and oceans are also shown in different colors so that they are easily located. We can see which country is smaller and which one is bigger. We can also see which countries are our neighboring countries and which are on the opposite side of the Earth. Globe. The 2 ends of a globe are called poles. The one at the top is the North Pole and the other at the bottom is the South Pole. The line joining these 2 endpoints is known as the axis of the Earth. It is an imaginary line. If we look at the globe carefully, we can see a line exactly in the middle of the 2 poles. This line is called the equator. It is the largest possible circle which can be drawn around the Earth. A set of circles and semicircles are drawn on the surface of the globe. The full circles run from east to west. They are called lines of latitude or parallels of latitude. The semicircles run from north to south are called the lines of longitude or meridians of longitude. Different zone of the Earth. Fact box. The Earth rotates on its axis from west to east. The rotation of the Earth on its axis causes day and night on the Earth. Latitude. The equator and the lines which run parallel to it are called the parallels of latitude. The equator divides the Earth into 2 equal halves. These are Northern Hemisphere and the Southern Hemisphere. The equator represents the 0-degree latitude. They become shorter as they move from equator towards the poles. All the parallels are numbered from the equator. The parallels in the Northern Hemisphere are labeled as N and are called north latitude. The parallels in the Southern Hemisphere are labeled as S and are called south latitude. South Pole. Lines of latitude. Important parallels of latitude. Numbering the parallels. To number the parallels, we mark the equator as 0 degree. The North Pole is marked as 90 degree N and the South Pole as 90 degree S. There are 90 lines of latitude above the equator and 90 lines of latitude below the equator. These lines are marked 0 degree to 90 degree N and 0 degree to 90 degree S respectively. There are some parallels given specific names. 1. Tropic of Cancer. It is an important parallel of latitude in the northern hemisphere. It lies at a distance of 23.5 degree N from the equator. 2. Tropic of Capricorn. It is in the southern hemisphere. It lies at a distance of 23.5 degree S from the equator. 3. Arctic Circle. The Arctic Circle lies at 66.5 degree N from the equator. 4. Antarctic Circle. The Antarctic Circle lies at 66.5 degree S from the equator. The lines of latitude and longitude are imaginary lines. They are not drawn on the earth. They are only drawn on the globe to help in locating a place.